Hi, one of SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Lojak. He's Mike Brenner. This is the MLB Odds Couple Show for Thursday, October 6th. Mike Brenner, we both stayed off the game yesterday. I think in retrospect that was the wise decision. Maybe you could make an argument that the under was worth the play, but in the Major League Baseball playoffs, taking an under with a total of 6, I don't care who the starters are. That's something I don't feel comfortable doing.
No, me neither. And again, it was kind of a boring game. It was a pitcher's duel, but I was glad that I did stay off it at the end of the day. But I'm fired up for tonight, Pistol Pete.
I'll tell you what, we got 2 games, and Mike Brenner, I think I'm going to wind up giving 2 plays on each of the games.
All right.
I mean, I'm liking some things here, right?
You go. Hey.
They remind me of regular season games, but I think I'm liking it. You gonna have any picks on these games?
I'm gonna have about 3 picks.
All right. Well, let's start with Toronto, Texas. Hamels is starting. Obviously, he's a awesome, stellar guy. I think we can assume. He might get hit, but I think we can assume he's going to have a good start, a strong start. Estrada's also been good, and I'm taking unders. I'm taking the full game under. I'm taking the first half under. Toronto on the road was like 65% unders in the regular season or something.
Wow,
like that. Something
I did not know that.
Like 27 and 49, or I don't remember what the exact record is, but huge under trender on the road.
And that reflects what happened with their bats this year. Their bats have not been as powerful as obviously last year and the year before that, but I like your angle on that, Pistol.
I'm taking both unders. Under 9 minus 113, under 5 minus 119. Those are both pinnacle lines. They could lose, but I think they're solid bets.
Hey, I think so too, and you're saying it with confidence. I've got one play on this game, and it's just easy for me to pull the trigger. I want the best shop line. I want the full game money line with Toronto,
full
baby.
Game money line with Toronto. Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Estrada's 1-0 his last 3. 19 innings. He's only given up 9 hits, 0.84 whip with a 0.95 ERA. This guy's dealing right now. Hamels, he's getting pounded. He has got a 1.3 whip and a 4.05 ERA. Hasn't made it out of he has made it to the 6th inning, though, in each of those games, but he's given up a bunch of walks, and this is not his pattern. Yeah. I just think this team has his number, and I don't know. I like it. I think Toronto's bats get it done tonight.
All right. Well, plus 127 is the best current line that we can give you on Toronto. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Hamels gotten pounded. Towards the end of the year, he was definitely having some issues.
He's just not himself. I shouldn't say pounded. He just was not himself. Now, can he do what Bumgarner does? Because Bumgarner didn't have a great last month and a half. He was dominant last night. He brings it when he can bring it. I don't think Hamels has that same capacity and mentality, thought-wise, as far as with a Bumgarner. But I like Toronto. That 3-run home run walk-off, that does amazing things when you're going, on the road in your first round. I love it. And Odor might not be playing tonight.
Okay.
Right? He's dealing with a shin injury. Remember, that's the Bautista-Odor rematch here.
Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds good. We might both cash on this one. Mike Brenner liking the dog. Some of our regular viewers are going to be quite surprised that you took a dog.
They are, but it's okay.
They have you pigeonholed as a favorites taker.
Yeah, of course.
And
I'm in that. That's fine. It's fine by me. Whatever my angle is, whatever your angle is, I respect yours, respect mine.
Next game, Boston, Cleveland, Porcello. Porcello's been great. Porcello was not struggling towards the end of the year. He wasn't quite lights out, but he was giving you 7 innings, 8 innings, 2 runs every start. And I'm expecting him to be roughly okay here. Bauer is a guy who more often than not gets hit. Sometimes his potential shines through and he has a great game, but that usually lasts for 1 or 2 games. Maybe that'll happen here, but I think it's a good bet that it doesn't. I'm taking Boston -1 and Boston on the first 5 innings. What do you think about that?
Pete. Yeah, Bauer, his last 7 have been not good at all. He's had one good one in them 7, and with that, he gave up 3 runs on 6 hits in 5 innings. So if you want to give me his best outing in the last 7 against Porcello, I'll take those 3 runs and 6 hits in 5 innings because that's going to cash that ticket. All right, I love this game. I think Porcello is so focused. And here's the deal: the Red Sox lost 5 out of their last 6 regular season games. They could have, captured home field advantage, but they didn't. Here's why it doesn't matter. They're facing their old coach. All right, this is Big Poppy's last year. He loves the manager on the other side, Francona. All right, they never had a problem when he left. Francona's problem was with upstairs. All right, but here's the thing. This guy knows this team in and out, and Boston knows him. All right, with the pitching problems that Cleveland has, that momentum for Cleveland being at home is not going to help them tonight. I want a first half run line with Boston.
Okay, the first half run line with Boston would be -105.
I love it, and I also want the full game run line, Pistol
Full
Pete.
game run line with Boston, +117.
All right, any thoughts on my breakdown?
We're on the exact same page on this one. I'm taking the first 5 innings money line. I'm taking the Boston -1 line, and I think I'm also going to give Boston team total over 4.5.
You know what? I have to jump on that because I wrote that down, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be 5. All right, if it's 4.5, I'm pulling the trigger.
4.5 -106.
I got to go with it, Pete. I think they get that before 5. Because another thing happened with that team. They got momentum, and nobody can tell me that this team isn't gathering up in the locker room today going, okay, we're getting this for Big Papi. Let's make this playoff run. Let's win a World Series and send this guy who is the best in the league right now. Let's send him out the right way. It goes a long way, Pete. Emotion and momentum, baby. I'm telling you. Boston Red Sox, cash in tickets tonight. I'm getting fired up.
All right, so we're both on the over 4.5, but minus 106 Boston team total. Mike Brenner, we passed yesterday, but we're all on board with a bunch of picks, both the games today. I think they're going to be okay. I think we're going to come out ahead on today's card. What do you think?
I do too, Pete, and I think that we went out on a good note too. We've been kind of hitting on all cylinders, our power picks, everything, and hell, I hit 22 out of my last 30 power picks, and I'm not bragging, Pete. I'm just saying I'm trying to get into that zone. And guess what, guys? It doesn't matter if it's dog or a favorite because I'm just going to do what my heart tells me to do.
Coming up Thursday on SportsBit, Mad Bum delivers again. The Giants face the Cubbies. Big game breakdown. Dodgers, Nationals, Oklahoma, Texas, Tennessee, A&M, Bama, Arkansas, and Washington, Oregon. All that coming up. And a team -5 in the turnover battle wins the game. It's coming up Thursday on SportsBit. Betting Insight today.
All right, and once again, we come to you from sportsbookreview.com, sportsbookreview.com. If you're thinking about signing up with a new book, that's your guide where you can find out all the information you need to know and get all the books rated and reviewed, sportsbookreview.com.
Hey, speaking of signing up new accounts, I'm not kidding you, Pete. I woke up yesterday, and it didn't really hit me until today when I woke up. NBA is just a full slate right now of preseason. You got NHL. They're dropping the puck for regular season coming Wednesday. Holy, that reminds me of something. I got to get with Dennis. Okay, guys, anyway, sign up because the new bonuses are still there, buddy.
And we'll be back for tomorrow's card tomorrow on Friday.
That's right.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.